All right, welcome to the producer portal. So, when you click the link to log in, this is where it'll take you, and you can either do that from the website, our AFS website, or the email that I sent out. And once you get here, you'll see email and password. So, you should have received an email from us on Monday, May 14th. Or if you're watching this beforehand, we will send out an email on Monday, May 14th, activating your portal access, and it'll have an email, your email, and then a generic password that it generates. So once you use that to log in, it'll take you to a page here that allows you to change your password to whatever you want. So you can go through those steps, but typically there won't be much here as far as a landing page. You have up here on the right, you have a projects link, a reservations link, and then a logout link. So if I click on projects, that's going to be your main landing page. So this is what you're going to see when you log in. So I would copy and paste this link here, this web address, into your bookmarks or wherever you want to save that information to access quickly. And I also suggest using Chrome, the newest version of Chrome. I did have some issues with Safari, so I definitely recommend Chrome. And so when you hit projects up here, you land on this page. I created a new contact just for this demo. And you'll see here on your producer status, status is active. You'll see your expiration dates. This person is, the producer expiration is May 6th of next year, and they started back in 2015. So I will say that if you are an inactive producer, if your subscription has expired, you will not be able to log in the producer portal. So you will have a 7-day grace period from your expiration date, and after that, it'll block you from logging in. When you try to log in, it'll tell you that your producer status is inactive. And everybody should be by now, at least through the summer, be on a subscription. And so if you're not, then you're probably going to have your producer fee expire sometime in the summer. But everybody should be getting close to being on a auto-renew subscription, whether it's monthly or yearly. So this won't be an issue unless a payment failed for whatever reason. So you can always check with us to see, but this will tell you your status. And then if you were a producer before last May 2017, when we were on our old system, you'll remember that projects were a big thing. So everything starts on this producer portal with a project. So whether you're submitting a show form or you're filling out a reservation form, it's all done through the producer portal, and it's always going to ask you first thing, what project are you using? So you can have multiple projects, but this is going to be whatever your series name is, whatever content you're creating, whatever film you're working on or documentary. And so it's a filing system for us on the back end on our database. So we can look under your contact page and see your projects, and then within each project we'll be able to see all the shows you've submitted and then all the reservations that you've been approved for. So again, it's kind of the umbrella of the filing system with shows and reservations. So this is the first step to using the producer portal, other than logging in and changing your password. So I'm going to go to create new project. It'll bring me to this page. Anything with red is required. Project's name, I have a couple that I dropped down that I tested out. So Doug's Music Show, so you just type that in, whatever you want. So let's say I was working on a live music show. I'd come in here. I said it's live, but I'm probably going to be doing it randomly throughout the year. I'm not going to pay for a series to do it every week. So you're going to be choosing between an independent show or series. So staff project is for AFS staff. So independent show if you're not paying for a series. Project description doesn't have to be too long, but it's kind of the who, what, where. So live music show in Studio One, and coming in on Saturdays once a month. So something like that. Is it live or pre-recorded? I'm going to do live. Proposed air date, probably going to start this in June. Again, all hypothetical. And that's not a set date. Don't stress out about it. Out of area, or is it local? It's local. I'm shooting at Austin Public. What studio am I using? And again, you can only select one, but don't worry if you're going to be using both. But just pick the one you're going to be using the most. Studio One. Studio One crew. So I'm going to work with these guys, Charles Wright, Max Benitez. But type down the crew that you'll be using. Again, they have to be crew certified. Anybody who's using equipment in the studios, either studio, has to be crew certified. So, but you're required to have at least 2 for Studio One. And then field resources needed. This is a required field. So anything with the asterisk is required. And I don't need any. Maybe some lighting gear if it's available. But you could also just put none, but you can multi-check these however you want. So I'm going to go lighting gear and some audio gear. All right. Multicam crew. I'm not shooting multicam, but if you were, you could put your crew and then the field resources that you want. So this looks good. Super easy. Just a one-time deal unless you're going to have multiple projects, but you don't need to. I'm going to hit submit. It'll let you know if anything wasn't filled out properly or a required field was left blank. But it'll say, thank you, your project has been submitted. Please allow up to 48 hours for our staff to approve it. For any questions, please contact Charles Wright at charles@austinfilm.org. So Charles approves all reservations and also the projects. And does the programming. Charles does a lot. He's awesome. All right, so I can click on the projects link again, and you'll now see that Doug's Music Show is under the project section. It's inactive, so what I would do is staff. Again, this is a staff move right here, but I would come in and refresh this page. We'll see, hey, Doug's Music Show needs to be active. We'll go and we'll make it active. I can come back to my portal. I can refresh. And this will be on you to kind of just check back in. We say give us 48 hours. We'll be checking these every day during the week of May 14th because we know that a lot of them will be coming in. But just like any shows or any reservations, it's just going to be on you to come check the status of them. The plan is to not email anymore. I know Charles emails everybody when he's approved something, but now that we have a front-facing portal for you to come in and see the status, it will be on you to kind of check in on that stuff. So my project has been active, it's been activated, and what that does, it now allows me to add a new show. So I can click on this and create a show for them. So I'm not going to show that right now. That'll be in the other embedded video, step 2. But I will just show you, you can create multiple projects. Let's just drop down that other one I've used, Doug's Football Show. This is going to be a series, because it'll be every week. I'm going to go out and film some high school football. They still call it House Park over there on Lamar. Live pre-recorded, live. Proposed air dates. Football starts end of August. It's local, no studio. Let's see. I'm going to be using multicam. I'm going to use audio, lighting, grip. I'm using it all. And then we use those same guys. Again, submit this. Thank you. Allow up to 48 hours. If I go back to my projects page, I now have my 2 projects. This is listed as inactive. Again, staff move here. I'm going to go over to the back end, activate this guy. I can come back into my portal. I'll hit refresh. This is now active. I can now add a show. So you might find yourself in the next year or so having a couple projects or even a few projects, but it's just based off of what I'm doing. So now if I go out and film a football game, I'm going to come in here and add a show for that. If I film one of my music shows, I'm coming in to submit a show for that. All right, that's it for this tutorial.